Smokescreen, as your physician, I must warn you that smoking is bad for your health. The oil is corroding your tailpipe.
Yeah, it seems everybody says that. Right up until it saves their tailpipes out of a Decepticon scrap.
Hello YouTube, it's Gijara here coming at you with today's review. We will be looking at the Combiner Wars Smokescreen. Again, no package, but today I do have his extras. He does come in the package with the comic book. We need to raise up to get the entire comic book into the picture. So let's take Smokescreen out, let's lift up, and here we have the comic book. And it's got a nice image of Smokescreen on the cover. It is another IDW comic. I have read the story inside. It is a very nice story. Nice artwork. Very good writing, and on the back again we have the product conception from drawing to computer generation to the finished product, complete with all of the deco and color art. Yep, that's his concept. And on the back you do have the obligatory product shot of Smokescreen with group affiliation. And of course his bio. You will want to scroll through this. Do pause if you need to catch up. I know I am going a little fast here, but go ahead and read it. And now that's it for the comic books. Thank you very much. Let's just zoom back down to our friend Smokescreen. Take a quick look at this. Wait a minute. Let's zoom in. Let's zoom in. There we go. That's Smokescreen. There we go. Nice. I have to say that of the 5 vehicles in this group, Smokescreen is my favorite vehicle. That is a nice car. I love it. And we've got the colors. Blue going down the side. The nice 38 Tempograph right there on the door. Got black for the windows. Nice little white stripe going across that. Nice patriotic red, white, and blue on the back. Just the black where the transformation parts are. Got a little bit of red for the tail lights. The black wheels with the silver rims. Got the mirror on there. Nothing painted on that. And of course the blue for the front grille. Nothing. No paint details for the headlights or anything there. Across the top, we have the 38 tempoed on the hood. Nice little grille detail or hood details on there. Autobot Tempograph. And going across the top. And yeah, that is Smokescreen in his car mode. I love the car mode. Now with Smokescreen, of course, you do get the Combiner War weapon / them, and we will show all that off when we do the full combined mode. He also comes with his 3-barreled shotgun. No, it's molded in blue, painted over in silver. Nice details along the side and along the top. No paint picked out on any of it, but it still looks real nice. Now for storage, you have one of two choices. You can place the limb on top to give him that weapon, or you can place the gun on top. There is also a nice little port right here on the side of the car. You can post the shotgun in there. And that is him storing his weapons in vehicle mode. Alright, there we go with that. Now, for our comparisons, we will be bringing in the entire crew, so let us scooch back here. And there's Smokescreen, and here is Trailblazer, and here is Wheeljack, and here is Hound. Yep, that's the four of them. And bring those to the front just a bit. Let's see if we can keep this in the screen, because we got to bring Skylinks somehow into the background. And I think that is the best I'm going to get them all in here, so I'm just going to have to deal with that. You can see he does scale very nicely with his teammates, with the exception of Skylinks, which of course is much smaller than he should be. Don't ask me why they did that, but hey. But that is how he scales with his teammates. So let's pull them out of here. Let us bring this nice and close to our setup. And next we get ready for transformation. So we start off with by flipping him over and unfolding the bottom back portion. Come to the top and just flip them over and make certain that the knee pads are in the up position, and close it back up, and up position and close it back up. Turn him around, take the hood section, let's raise up because you don't see what I'm doing with the hood section. Here we go, take the hood section, pull it up just a bit, take the windshield and flip it over the top, and bring the front section over and down and out of the way. There we go. Now we should have it just like this. Take the side doors and just flip up and flip back down. Come to in here, see his hand has got a nice little thumb grab there, nail grab, just pull out. And again on the other side and pull out. Take his waist and just spin it 180. Take the blue piece here, flip down and fold it into the chest, and there's his head. And let's see, just stand him up straight, and there we go. And yes, there we have robot mode. And he looks like Smokescreen. He really does. That looks like the Smokescreen we all know. Now let's get in with the head sculpt. Pull it back up. And it is a very nice head sculpt. He's looking all happy there, isn't he? Got the yellow horn crests on his helmet. Helmet is molded in blue with the silver for the paint apps and blue for the eyes. Come down, his chest has the Autobot Tempograph on the center with some blue, some reds there. Got some blue for the lower abs, black for the hips and groin, blues, black for the knees. Come up, you can see blue hands, red wrists, with some blue detailing on the side for the door. And yes, that is him in his robot mode. So let's talk about articulation. Now his head is on a ball joint, so he gets some back and forth and up and down. He can do the Poltergeist 360, however it is kind of tight, so you do have to kind of work it to get the full range. His arms are on a ball joint, so they can do a 360. You do have to work around the backpack there. He has a bicep swivel. He has elbow joints, can get more than 90 degrees. He has waist articulation. His legs are on a ball joint. They can kick out that far, kick back that far, and they can almost do a full splits. He does have thigh articulation there. His knees are very bulky, and yet he can still get 90-degree articulation. His feet, his toes have no joints whatsoever. They are stuck in that position. But yes, that is his articulation. It is a very well articulated figure. And of course he can hold his weapons. Let's go down just a hair bit. He can hold his weapons, his combiner limb he can hold in his hand and shoot. Pew pew. There you go. See there? As weapons, I'm not crazy about those limbs fitting where they do, but, well, it's what they wanted you to do, so let's just do it. He does hold his shotgun, and he holds it very well. Gets a nice double-handed look there, even though he cannot truly hold it with his second hand, but it does look good. Yes, it is a very nice look for that gun. And yeah, I like him. I like Smokescreen. He is probably my favorite from the group. Now, I do know that he is a remold of one of the Stunticons. Probably also a remold of the Optimus Prime Combiner set. But, you know, I don't have that set. I don't have either one of those sets, so I really cannot give you a yes or no on whether or not he's better or worse than the others. I just know that I have this guy and I like him. He's a very nice update to Smokescreen. Would I see him as part of a combiner team? I probably would not have imagined him being part, but I am glad he is. So yeah, that is Smokescreen in his robot mode. And of course, next we bring in the comparison shots. So we will bring in Wheeljack, who we saw him at the beginning of the video. You can see they stack up pretty nicely. And we will bring in Trailbreaker. See how he sizes up to Trailbreaker. Let's get him next to Smokescreen because that is who we are talking about here. So we can see him next to Trailbreaker. And yeah, I'm thinking they're pretty close in size. And last but not least, we will bring in Hound. Let's put Trailbreaker to the side. Let's bring in Hound. You can see how they stack, and yeah, about the same size. And of course, last but not Leslie. Who's Leslie? I don't know. Doesn't matter. We will compare him to Skylynx. And I am still having trouble getting Skylynx to stand on his back legs, which of course is expected. Let us see how they scale, because I cannot get them all into the screen properly. There we go. And there is Smokescreen with Skylynx. And yeah, I do think it is a nice set. Let's get these all balanced out so that we can see how they look together. Let's bring Skylynx there. Let's put Smokescreen right next to Skylynx. I like how these two are color-coded together. The blue and the red with the blue and the red. Yeah, I don't think that was on purpose. But, you know, Trailbreaker kind of blocks everything with the back of his hood sticking there. So we will try and stick them almost into shot. And almost. Yeah, I think that's about the best I'm going to get all of them in there. But yes, you see all 5 of them together, and you know what that means? It means that the next thing we're going to do, and this will be tomorrow, we will be comparing and reviewing Skyrain. But today, we have done Smokescreen. So let's bring Smokescreen back to the center of attention, because he is, of course, the center of attention for this review. And I like him a lot. I love him. He is definitely a nice representation of the Autobots team member. Yeah, he is a very nice figure. He is a nice mold. And yeah, I mean, typically, of course, you do get the backpack that comes with just about every one of the Combiner Wars figures. I'm not certain there's any Combiner War figures that came without a backpack. It is part of the deal. But, you know what? That's not the point. The point is we have Smokescreen. He is part of the team, and he looks good. Now, again, I will be taking all 5 of them and showing you each of their configurations for forming Skyrain. But today we have Smokescreen, and of course you can find Smokescreen on eBay or Amazon. I do recommend searching those to find a good priced Smokescreen to add to your team. This is Gijara with Nerdtopia. This is Smokescreen. I will have a link in the description that has my Google Plus account. Please follow me there. Please like here and subscribe here. Let's get me some more followers on this thing, because I really do have some wonderful things coming up in the next few days that we do want to look at, including some Star Wars figures, Transformers. Yes, you will want to look at those, so be sure to like and subscribe so that you will know when I do have those posted. This is Gajara with Nerdtopia. We will be coming back at you once again with another review very shortly. You all have a good day.